Race number 3 on the program at Flemington is the Rising Fast Stakes, and the horse that I'm keen to be with is General Beau. Now, he's had one run back this preparation. I thought it was a really good effort behind Polele. The factors that I like going into Saturday are that he's drawn a wide gate down the straight. He loves the straight course at Flemington, and now he is well weighted. He comes off a weight for age run, drops back down a few kilos, and looks to be one of the class horses in the field. I'm keen to be against Generation. Now, I believe he is a query at the distance. I feel he's better at 1,000, maybe even 1,100 metres. He does have a leading jockey and is very consistent with James McDonald going in the saddle, but I'm prepared to get a bet against Generation at the price. For all the form factors, head to the racing.com website or the PointsBet app. Race number 5 on the card is the Lynn Lithgow Stakes over the 1,400 metres, and I'm backing a roughie here in Crosshaven. Now, it was a good return first up over the 1,200 metres. Behind Gravina, he carried a big weight on that occasion. He's now fitter, second up. 1,400 metres is his preferred distance, and he drops down in the weights. I think he's well in this race. He hasn't won for some time, but at $17 or $18, he looks a good bet. The horse that I'm keen to be against, my Neigh galloper here, is Old Flame. Now, you look at the factors, and it is quite positive for this horse. He was luckless last time out. He was very short in the market, so the SP is a key factor there. And he does get the leading jockey in James McDonald in the saddle. I still thought he was under the odds and happy to bat around him. I'm going to be on Crosshaven. For all the form factors, head to the racing.com website or the PointsBet app. Race number 7 is the Group 1 Victoria Derby for the 3-year-olds over the 2,500 metres, and I'm sticking with Berkeley Square. He was terrific winning the Vase last Saturday, and a factor here that I like is the quick backup. He was terrific late at the end of 2,000 metres. He did run some very fast times and hit the line very strongly. He loves Flemington, and I think he's set up well to win the Derby. The horse that I'm keen to be against is Mr. Maestro. He's been a model of consistency this preparation. He just keeps winning. He is tactically versatile as well, but I thought the wide barrier would be against him because he's either going to need to burn early or go back and spot the other chances a big start. So for that reason, I'm betting against Mr. Maestro, and I'm with Berkeley Square. For all the form factors, head to the racing.com website or the PointsBet app. The last on the program is the Furphy Sprint. Now, the favourite, Asfura, is going to be very hard to beat, but I'm going with a roughie here in Isotope. She's had 2 runs in Melbourne from the Queensland stable of Tony Gollan, and they have been a little bit underwhelming. But judging by her impressive jump out last Friday, I think she's ready to fire. Leading jockey Damien Lane gets into the saddle, and I think she's very well in out the weights in this race. As for her, well, look, she's going to be very hard to beat as a reference. She is running fast times. She's super progressive, but she does rise in weight, going from the 53 last time, now up to the 57. I won't be losing on the race if Asfura wins, but I'm definitely making Isotope my best result. For all the form factors, head to the racing.com website or the PointsBet app.
Race 3, it's a benchmark 78 over 1,500 metres. My yay horse, Rangi Toa. Plenty to like about him. For one, he's unbeaten first up, 2 from 2, and he takes luck out of the equation. He likes to settle on speed or lead, and for those starting price profilers, he's been favourite in 4 out of 5 career runs to date. We're getting a much better price today. My Neigh horse, it's race favourite Waterford. The big positive for him, he gets Tommy Berry back aboard. He's 3 from 3 when aboard this colt, but he's a back marker. I'm worried that he's going to get so far back that Rangi Toa will have that tactical advantage and it'll be too late to run him down. So with that said, I think he's under the odds. He's my Neigh horse. For all the form factors, head over to racing.com or the PointsBet app. Race 4, it's a benchmark 78 over 1,900 metres. Gin Martini, a horse that's come up at a big price that has a lot of positive form factors about her. She's down in class, back from stakes grade, has contested stakes grade all preparation, hasn't won since back in February, but it was over this trip. Gets good weight relief with a 3 kilo claimer on and maps to be much more forward in the run from a good barrier. My Neigh horse, it's Pink Ivory. Did have excuses last start, pulled up with a slow recovery and was good 2 runs back, won a similar profile of race, but she's a back marker, needs everything to unfold in front of her to win. So with that said, she's my Neigh horse. For all the form factors, head over to racing.com or the PointsBet app. Race 7, it's the Nature Strip Stakes over 1,300 metres. Doesn't take a genius to find the favourite lost and running. Did miss out on a run in the Everest due to lameness, but has had a good tick-over trial between runs. Importantly, has beaten key rivals here, case in point Marzu. We'll touch on that runner later, but as soon as markets open, the punters were keen to step in. There was that early market support, and I'm with them. My Neigh horse, I mentioned him, Marzu. The form's good around him. He's ready to peak 4th up, but there's been a gear change punter's synthetic hoof filler. Not a gear change I'm keen to see, so I'm happy to play around him. He's my Neigh horse. For all the form factors for Rosehill on Saturday, head over to racing.com or the PointsBet app.